Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Laravel e-commerce project tutorial for beginner. So in this tutorial, we are going to let the user pay for their product when they are ordering the certain product. So here, instead of place order, this one will be cash on delivery, and then we'll have onboard button, and that button will be for pay using card. So first of all, what we are going to do is in the order table, we are going to have onboard column, and that column name will be payment status. So for it, let's just go back to the project directory. And here you can see currently we are in the project directory. Here we are going to open a command prompt, and we are going to add a column to a existing project. So we are going to say here PHP artisan make clone migration. We are going to say add payment underscore status to our table name is orders. So we say here orders underscore table. Let me just make it smaller like this, and we'll say here dash dash table equal to orders. So I hope you can see PHP artisan make migration add payment status to orders table equal to dash dash orders. Then you can press enter. There you can see migration is created. So let's go back to the code. We'll go to our database, then migration. Inside migration, we have this payment status to orders table. So here we're going to add a line. So we're going to say $table, then this arrow sign will say string. Then we need to give the column name, which will be payment underscore status. Then we give this arrow sign, we say here after, and it will be after, let's say, after product ID. So we are going to set product underscore ID, and the default value for this will be cash on delivery. Let's say here cash on delivery, this one. So in the schema table, we are going to say $table, this arrow sign drop column to first bracket, and it will be this one. Payment status, paste here. Then let's set this, and right now let's go back to our command prompt. We are going to say PHP artisan migrate and press enter, and migration is complete. So if we just go back to the code and I'm in the browser, then refresh, there you can see payment status is cash on delivery, because we mentioned over here that default value will be cash on delivery. So we can just close this. So right now we need to go to this page code, so which is in the my cart. So we'll just directly go to our resource, then views. In the views we have the home folder, and in the home we have the my cart over here somewhere. Here you can see my cart.blade.php. So let me just directly go down, and here you can see instead of place order, we're going to say cash on delivery. If we now save this, then refresh here, there you can see cash on delivery. So let's have onboard option, and we'll call it pay using card. So here for it, I'm going to mention an anchor tag, and in this anchor tag, let's say pay using cards. And for this anchor tag, let's mention a class name will be btn success. Save. Then if we now refresh here, there you can see we have the option called pay using card, and if you click on it, nothing will happen. So right now I'm going to follow a documentation in order to integrate the payment system in our Laravel project. So for it, we will come to this link. So here you can see this link. I will give this link in the description so that you can just directly come here and copy the code from here. So right now what we are first going to do is that we are going to copy this command, which is composer requires type php -php. So I'm going to copy this command, then we'll go to our command prompt and paste the command here, then press enter. So it will install some required package just so that we can integrate Stripe payment system in our Laravel project. So while this is installing, let's go and fix other things in our code. So after that, what we need to do is when the command is complete, we need to go to our .env and give the type key and type secret key. So for it, what we need to do is let's go to stripe.com. We need to go to stripe.com, and after going to stripe.com, we need to sign in. So let's click here, sign in. Then here we need to sign in. So if you do not have Stripe account, obviously you need to create your account, and here you can see create account. If you click on create account, it will take you to this space where you need to give your email, full name, then your country, and you can choose a random country, that's fine, and you need to give a password. So since I already have a Stripe account, so I'm just going to directly log in from here. So I'll give my Gmail address, then the password, then click here sign in, and there you can see it is taking me to the Stripe dashboard. So once you go to the Stripe dashboard, it will be by default in a test mode, and if you want to activate the actual mode, then you need to click here, but we are going to first make the payment using test mode. So here, if you just go a little down, you will see this option for developer test mode. You will find the publishable key and the secret key. So you need to copy both of those. So you just need to copy this PK test, this one. If you just click on it, it will be get copied. But first of all, let me just copy this to type key from here. Let's go to .env directly, and we can just paste it anywhere you want. Let's just paste it at the end. So Ctrl V, and let me just remove this from here and this one as well. So right now we're going to paste our publishable key from here, copy this and paste it here. After that, we also need the Stripe secret key. So for it, again, we'll just click on it and it will reveal the password, and the secret key, just copy it and paste it here, then save it. So after that, our next process is we need to write our code, but let me just check if the command is complete or not, and there you can see it is complete. So right now we need to write some code. So first of all, we're going to copy the route from here. So we'll just go to the route/web.php, and I'm going to copy this part, Ctrl C. Then let's go back to the code, and you just close this. Then we'll go to our routes, then web.php. Let me just actually go down this time, or here I'm just going to paste those, and instead of Stripe payment controller, let's just say here home controller, and everything will be same, that's fine. So first, let's just go to mycard.blade.php, and here you can see pay using cards. So here in the href, we're going to give to second bracket, and in this second bracket, we're going to mention this URL name, which is Stripe. So I'm going to say here URL to first bracket, single quotation, it will be Stripe. After it, save it, then let's go back to the browser again. Then here, we'll go to our controller code this time. Here you can see Stripe payment controller. So from here, I'm going to copy the use Stripe from here. You can see use Stripe. We'll copy it. Then we go to our home controller. Let me just go to app, HTTP controller, and we'll go to our home controller. Then we're going to paste it here, use Stripe. Then let me just actually go down, and here what we need to do is we need to copy this code, public function Stripe return view Stripe. So let me just copy this, then paste it here, and here you can see return view Stripe. So I'm going to say here return view home.stripe. Here, then we'll go down, and in the home folder, I'm going to create the stripe.blade.php. So I just right click, then click new file. I'm going to say here stripe.blade.php, Ctrl S, then save. So in the stripe.blade.php, what we are going to do is we're going to copy some code from, let me just go down, from here you can see stripe.bread.php. I'm just going to copy everything from here, and we'll copy this, then we'll just paste it here. Control C. Let's get the top. So here we can say Laravel e-commerce payment system. Let me just copy this again, and we're going to paste it here, save it. Then if we now just refresh here and click on pay using card, it will take us to this page, and there is a design, and here you can see Laravel e-commerce payment system. So right now if we now click on pay using pay now, it will give us some error. But even if we just give the card number here, here will be named, then the card number, CBC, this is a test number, let's say 2030, and click on pay now. This will give us an error because we didn't write any function for this route post, this one. So right now here, if you just go at the top, here you can see public function Stripe post. So I'm just going to copy this, and again we'll go back to the code, then home controller, and after this we're going to paste it here. And here you can see Stripe post function. This function is for this one, Stripe post. And if you go to stripe.bread.php, here you will see, let me just go down, here you can see in the form we have the name on card field, name, card number, CBC, expiration date, which is those input field. So the form name is stripe.post, which is this on stripe.post, and our stripe.post is calling this function Stripe post in the home controller. Here you can see home controller, which is this on. So here it will by default, first of all it will get the Stripe secret from the .env file that we just give over here, and then it will send a payment which is $100 in USD. It will generate a Stripe token, and it will say test payment, let's say complete, and it will show us a message payment successful. So right now let's try to refresh here, and here let me just show you, let me just go down. If you go down, you will see a test number in order to check whether you can generate a successful payment using Stripe. So this is a test number, so I'm just going to copy this. Name on card, you can write anything. Card number will be this on, CVC 123, month any month, let's say 07, and year will be any future year, not any past year, future year, let's say 2030. Then click on pay now, and we got a error for session because I think I missed session from in the controller. Here we have used session over here. I didn't copy this, so I'm going to copy it and paste it in the home controller over here. Save it. Let's go back and let me just refresh here. Let's keep the name, which is Yamin. Let me copy the port number, which is 4242, card number. CVC will be 123, month will be 08, year will be future year 2013. Click on pay now. It's reloading, and there you can see payment success is showing over here. So right now if we just go to our Stripe account, so right now if we just go to our transaction, this option here you can see transactions, there you can see we receive a $100 payment. But obviously we do not want to receive $100. If we just go back over here, you can see our total loss $895, and we want to send a payment of this amount $895. So how can we do it? So for it, what we need to do is let me just go to our mycart.bread.php, and here, so right now what we are going to do is that we are going to cut this form, this div underscore, order underscore design, this on receiver name, receiver address, receiver phone number, cash on delivery, and pay using card. So you cut this from here and we're going to paste it after this div. And if we now save this, then refresh, and it will be over here. We can make it in the center. I'm just going to say here, or directly let me just say here style. Let's say at display, it will be flex. Justify content, it will be center. And item, align item, it will be center as well. Save it. Then refresh here, and there you go. So right now we want to send this value when someone click on this paging part. So what we are going to do is, here you can see dollar value. So I'm just going to copy this dollar value and let's go to the anchor tag paging part. We're going to give a comma here, then we're going to say here dollar value. So we are sending the value, the total price, to this URL. So we need to cache the value. So we'll go to our web.php, and for this time I'm going to just say over here to second bracket, let me just say over here value, save it, and we need to cache this value in the stripe function. So let me just go to the home folder and let me just go down, and in the stripe function I'm going to say dollar value, and we need to send this value. So I'm just going to send here comma compact, it will be let's say just directly say dollar value. If we now save this, and if we just go to our stripe.blade.php, which is in the home folder, then we're going to say here, let's say H4, you need to pay to second bracket. If we just say dollar value, save it, then if we now refresh here, click on paging part, undefined variable dollar value. Oh, undefined variable dollar. Okay, I think, okay, I did a mistake. It will be actually not dollar value, it will be like this, value. Save it again, let me just refresh here, and there you can see you need to pay 895. So let's just add dollar before it. You need to pay $895. So if we now refresh here, there you can see you need to pay $895. So right now what we need to do is that when someone, it is by default paying $100, and we are going to pay whatever dollar we have in the card over here. So for it, what we need to do is really simple. Here we need to send this value to our home controller, this function, public function stripe post. Stripe post, because from here we are actually doing the payment, we are getting the stripe secret, and we are generating a stripe token in order to make a payment. And stop amount 100 into 100, we are going to send this value. So how can we send this value? So if we just go to the form, here you can see route stripe. So here we'll just give a comma here, then we're going to say dollar value, only this on. Let's go to our web.php, and again we'll just give the value here. I'm going to send here value. Let's go to our home controller and request comma dollar value, and stop this on. We're going to say dollar value into 100. Why 100? Because each let's say if we write over here 100, so if we write 100 into 100, it means around 10,000, right? 10,000 means on dollar, I mean $100. So we're going to set dollar value into 100. So it will make total $895, I mean whatever amount we have. So right now if we just save, then if we just click on pay using card, and let me just go to the stripe.blade.php, and we're going to say here pay now, only this. Save, refresh, and there you go. We have to pay this amount. Let's say here name will be Yamin. Let me copy the card number from here, paste it here. Series will be 123, month 05, 2030, click on pay now, and there you can see payment is successful. If you just go to our Stripe dashboard, then refresh here, so you can see it's reloaded and the payment is $895. And if we now just click on it, there you can see payment successful. We can see the name here, amount to be exchanged, and everything over here. So right now what we did only is that we just made a payment system, but we did not connect this with our order table. So here what we are going to do is that here you can see when someone make a payment and click on that on this button, then whatever product that user have in their cart will be added to the order table, and the status for the payment status will be paid for those products. So for it, let's go back to the code again, and here if we just go to the whole controller, and then we'll just go at the top, and here you can see public function confirm order request $request. So over here, whenever someone clicking on this button, cash on delivery, we are just sending those cart products to the order table. So what we are going to do is that I'm just going to copy everything from here, Ctrl C, and we are going to go down. Then let me just remove those two lines from here, and we're going to paste whatever code we just copied. So right now what we are going to do is that after this we have name, address and phone number that we are requesting from you here. But the thing is, in the paging card we do not have those fields. So I'm just going to remove this from here, or we can just write over here name equal to auth double clone user to first bracket this arrow sign name. So we'll get the name, then we'll get the email, not email, I think it will be name, address and phone number, and we'll get those on the logged in user data, I mean from the user table from here. Okay, so I'm just trying to finish it quickly. So I'm going to say here, let me just copy this, paste it here. This one will be phone. Let's say here phone, and let me just copy this again, paste it here, and this time it will be address. And if you want, you can just add a address field over here as well. You can add a new field over here like name, address, phone number, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to get those data from the user table. Then whatever code you are seeing is basically the same, just like before. We are getting the logged in user ID, then we are checking that ID in the cart table, and if it matches, then we are just sending those data from the cart to the order table, and we are saving those data, and then we just remove the data from the cart table, and we just showed a toaster success message. So here in the order table, we are just going to make a little changes. That is, here the user is making a payment, right? So we are just going to modify the payment status here in the order table. If you go to the orders table, here you can see payment status. We are just going to modify it to paid. So we are going to say here $order, this arrow sign will say payment underscore status equal to, let's just say paid, and then save it. That's all we need to do. So right now let me just refresh here, and let me just show you the database table right now. It is just in the order table, there is only 2 data. So if we now click on paging card, and if we just give the name, let's say this time Shakil, let me just copy the number from here, paste it here, give the CVC code, month 02 2030 on, click on pay now. It will reload, and there you can see payment is successful. And if we just refresh our order table, there you can see we have a product over here which is status is in progress. There is product ID and payment status is paid for those on. So this is how you can make a payment gateway in Laravel, and there is obviously we need to fix a little bit more. And if we just go to the cart table, let me just refresh here. There's no product in the cart. So let me just add one more product over here. Let's add this one, and then we'll add this one. Let's go to the cart, and after buying the product, we want to send the user to this page, or we can also send the user to the home page as well. So what I'm going to do is after that, instead of saying return redirect back, we're going to say return redirect, and it will be, let's say, in the cart page, and in the cart URL is my cart. So I'm just going to paste it here and save it. So here right now we have 2 products and total is this amount. If we just click here, paste in cart, let's keep the name, let's say Justin, a random name, a card number, 123, month 03, year 2035, click on pay now. It will reload. There you can see it took us back to the cart page with a success message. And if we just go to our transactions, let me just refresh here. There you can see we have one more transaction, 3,898. So we are able to make a payment. If we just refresh here, there you can see paid. And we can also do the cash on delivery as well. Let me just add this to the cart, go to my cart, click over here, cash on delivery, and it is working as well. If we now refresh here, there you can see this one is cash on delivery. So we are able to successfully integrate our payment method in our Laravel project for each product when a customer buy a product or order a product. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any question or suggestion, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll keep the link for the code in the description. Just check it out. I hope you will find it easy. The code is very simple. I also showed you everything step by step. So please make sure to subscribe, and if you have any suggestion, just let me know in the comment section.